everyone, great to see you back on the Windsor family here. We bring you breaking news, fascinating stories, and little-known mysteries of the royal family. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you won't miss any updates. Prince William's worried look has lately spoken louder than any royal statement, a fleeting expression that revealed the quiet sorrow behind palace walls. He and Catherine, once the picture of serene family unity, are now facing a royal rule that even their titles cannot override. Their three beloved children are about to be forced apart. When the family appeared at Wimbledon, little Louis was noticeably absent, his usual playful charm missing from the royal box. Catherine, radiant as ever, brought only Princess Charlotte to meet tennis fans, gently holding her daughter's hand as cameras flashed. Meanwhile, William attended a charity event across the city, his arm protectively resting on Prince George's shoulder. To the public, it seemed like a simple division of duties. But those who know royal protocol understood the truth. It was not by choice. An heir to the throne and his siblings are never permitted to travel together once the eldest reaches a certain age. It is an unbreakable rule, one born of centuries of caution, and one that now casts a shadow over a family bound by love. For William, the heartbreak lies not only in separation, but in fear that history may repeat itself. He remembers too well the growing distance between himself and Harry, brothers once inseparable, now worlds apart. The thought of George and Charlotte following the same path weighs heavily on him, yet royal duty leaves no room for sentiment. The system exists for three solemn reasons, each etched in the monarchy's long and sometimes tragic past. First, George's dependence on Charlotte, though touching, has raised concern among advisors. Ever since they were toddlers, Charlotte has been his anchor, whispering reminders to bow properly, to greet guests with a smile, to hide his nerves during ceremonies. Her confidence soothes him, but the courtiers argue that a future king must stand alone. They fear that his gentle reliance might hinder the firmness expected of a monarch. Second, there is the memory of disaster. Decades ago, 3 senior royals perished together in a single plane crash, a tragedy that reshaped royal travel forever. Since then, heirs have been separated by design, a cruel but necessary precaution. When William himself turned 12, he and Harry were likewise forbidden to fly or drive to engagements together. Now that George has reached that same age, history once again demands its due. Third, the children's futures will soon diverge completely. George, as heir, will enter Eton College, the same institution that shaped his father and countless statesmen before him. Its rigid traditions are meant to mold a leader, teaching command and discretion. Charlotte, by contrast, is destined for Marlborough College, her mother's alma mater, where creativity, empathy, and social grace take precedence. These paths, so carefully chosen, will shape not only their education, but their bond as siblings. And little Louis, still young enough to cling to both, will soon find himself watching his brother and sister drift into worlds of their own. Behind palace gates, laughter still fills the gardens, but the echo of inevitability lingers. William's gaze often softens when he watches his children play together, as if memorizing the scene. 3 young hearts unburdened by duty. For soon, royal protocol will scatter them along different roads. And when that day comes, perhaps all of Britain will miss those simpler days too. When the future king, his sister, and their little brother still ran hand in hand beneath the English sun.